Good afternoon. My name is David Vanderbout. I am the choral director at Jesuit High School, but I'm also the CMEA Cap Section Honor Choir Coordinator, and on behalf of the entire CMEA Cap Section, I want to welcome you to the 2026 CMEA Caption Honor Choir, Capital Section Honor Choir. We're going to get started in just a minute. I do have a couple people to introduce here in a minute, but before we do that, just a couple quick reminders. First of all, as you came in the lobby, there's where the restrooms are, so if you need those throughout the performance, you'll see there'll be more talk about the program, but the program is a digital program, and it kind of so you can follow through the program order when you can use the restroom, those types of things. Also, this is a beautiful choral concert. Our students, middle school and high school, have been putting in tremendous work with our wonderful guest directors and collaborative pianists to prepare this concert. One of the things that's so unique about choral music is that we can sing so big, but also so soft at certain times. And with that, any kind of alteration to that could cause some challenges. So this would be a great time to take out your cell phones, any kind of electronic devices, silence those now, so that we can really hear all of the great work that our students have put in. Also, just have a couple thank yous to give. First of all, we could not do this without the venues that we used to put this event on. And we've really gotten tremendous support from both of them. First of all, for our rehearsals for the past, 3 days, whatever it might be that we've been rehearsing. CSU Sacramento and the CSU Sacramento Music Department. And then for today's rehearsals and the performance and the sound and all the lights, everything, Fremont Presbyterian Church. And I just have one more group to thank, and they are a very important group. We have a team that helps to organize this event, but it could not be done without the amazing directors who teach at all of your students' schools, all the schools throughout the CAP section, who bring their students here, work with them on the music, come and run sectionals, come and be room hosts, making sure everything goes well, even if some little blip happens throughout the rehearsal process, to make sure all of our students are safe and having a great time. Can we give it, if you are a director for one of the schools for the CMEA Capital Section Honor Choir, can you please stand so we can recognize you? And there's even more. Some of them are working outside and behind the scenes. They'll all hear that too, so thank you so much. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome and introduce the president of the CMEA Capital Section, Mike Manganon.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here, and it's so wonderful to see so many of you here to support awesome music. I want to just say on behalf of the California Music Educators Association Capital Section, we are so very, very proud to be able to present this honor choir event. I wanted to also give a couple brief comments about CMEA itself. Our core mission and our core value is to uphold and to support and to advance music education for all students. And there's no way that we could do that without the wonderful support of our families and our communities. So for that, I want you to give yourselves a hand for being here and supporting music. If you are anything like me, if you are anything like our directors, and you realize the power and the very vital importance of music education, I am going to encourage you to raise your voice. Raise your voice and speak that out to your directors, your students directors, your site administrators, to your board members. And in fact, we have an opportunity here in the Capitol on April 29th, Wednesday, there is a Stand Up for Arts Day. If you feel that that's important, yes. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to say that we have the president of the California Music Educators Association, Chad Zellinger, here. There he is right there. Amazing work is being done, and he's here at Sac State. So there is one group more that I want to thank, and I know without further ado you want to get to the concert, but there is no way that this event could happen without the tireless efforts of a small team of people. You've met one of them. David Vanderbilt is the coordinator of this event, and then our high school representative, Tina Harris, and our middle school representative, Karyn Davidson. Let's give them a hand. Thank you very much for listening, and without further ado, let me pass off the mic to Karyn Davidson, our middle school representative. Thank you very much, everyone.
As Mike said, my name is Karyn Davidson. I'm the choir and band director at Pasture Middle School and also have the honor of representing our middle school choir section, capital section for CMEA. It is my privilege today to introduce today's honored choirs along with their esteemed guests and their collaborative pianists. While I will highlight just a few of their accomplishments, I'd like to encourage you to explore a digital program using the QR codes posted around our facility and in the lobby to look at a bit more about these musicians. I would also like to draw your attention to the end of the program to check out the advertisements for community choruses, because as we know, choral music starts in the classroom, but it continues and flourishes in our communities. Before we begin, we'd like to thank Dan Kildall for providing recording and video services for today's concert. A professional video will be shared with all participating teachers and students. So while you are here, you can enjoy the concert live without looking through your cameras. At the end of each ensemble set, we will pause briefly to allow each of you to come up and take a quick picture. Last year, our honor choir singers represented 16 different schools. This year, that number has grown to 26. These students have dedicated numerous hours over the past 3 weeks to rehearsing together, in addition to time spent working on the music with their own choir directors and practicing independently. Honor choirs demand commitment, focus, and heart. And these talented young musicians have more than risen to the occasion. Our first ensemble today is the Middle School Honor Choir, featuring 6th through 9th grade singers from 12 different choral programs. Our middle school director is Silva, a dedicated choral educator with more than 30 years of inspiring young singers. Since 2011, she has served as artistic director at the Peninsula Girls Chorus in Burlingame, leading ensembles that have performed at venues such as Carnegie Hall and the Sydney Opera House while championing new works by today's composers. A respected clinician and a teacher of teachers, she is especially known for her expertise in the Coty approach and for fostering excellence and joy in every rehearsal. We're also grateful to have Heidi van Regenmorter as our collaborative pianist. A pianist and organist with more than 40 years of experience, Heidi studied piano at CSU Sacramento and Stanislaus State, earning her degree in piano performance in 1984. She taught at Regenmorter College for over 2 decades and accompanied the ARC choirs for 30 years, while also serving as organist for the Northminster Presbyterian Church for more than 35 years. Currently the organist at Carmichael Presbyterian Church, Heidi is known for her extraordinary ability to support conductors and soloists, making every performance a seamless and inspired collaboration. Let's give a warm welcome to Ms. Karyn Silva, Heidi van Regenmorter, and the Middle School Honor Choir.
Yonder come day, yonder come day, yonder come day. Sun is rising in my soul. Yonder come day, yonder come day, yonder come day. Sun is rising in my soul. Yonder come day, yonder come day, yonder come day. Sun is rising in my soul. Yonder come day, day is breaking. Yonder come day, oh my soul. Yonder come day is breaking. Sun is rising in my soul. Yonder come day.
extent of my character. I believe in myself. I don't have to be enough for everyone else. I'm enough for myself. I was born exactly the way I meant to be.
I aspire to persevere more than the world tells me I can.
No matter what, I got this. My feelings are valid.
At the end of each day, a new one begins.
In the time before time, all was silence. Hushed tones, soft rains, still waters, sounds muted. Then we arrived. We brought the clap of the thunder. We brought the pound of the wave. We exploded the mountaintop. We crushed the ground under the feet of beasts. You hear a blast?
We are there.
You hear a howl?
We are there.
You hear a rumble and a roar?
We are there. We are the bringers of noise.
My name is Tina Harris. I'm the choir director at St. Francis High School and the high school choral representative of the Capital Section of the California Music Educators Association. It is my pleasure to welcome the high school honor choir to the stage, featuring members from 16 different choral programs. Please join me in welcoming our guest director, Christina Nakagawa, the executive artistic director of the Vivace Youth Chorus in San Jose, and founding artistic director of Resounding Accord. She has led award-winning ensembles at the middle school, high school, university, church, and community levels, and her choirs consistently earning superior and gold ratings and performing major masterworks. A former assistant conductor and singer with the Choral Project, she is also an active Bay Area performer and soloist. Christina holds degrees in vocal performance from UC Irvine and choral conducting from San Jose State University, with additional Coty training, and we are honored to have her with us today. And then we will also be joined by our accompanist, Catherine Fagiolo, pianist, singer, and choral conductor with a distinguished career in education and community music. For nearly 30 years, she has served as the collaborative pianist for the CMEA Capital Section High School Honor Choir. In addition to her work as a college instructor, choral founder, clinician, and adjudicator throughout the region. This year marks her final year in this role as she retires after 3 decades of devoted service. And we wish her all the very best in her next chapter. A warm welcome to Christina Nakagawa, Catherine Fagiolo, and the high school honor choir.
one of my colleagues at the recent Charismatic Conference All State concert said she was using joy as an act of defiance. And the end of that song, the words are, know that annihilation is coming at any time, but expect a bright tomorrow anyway. We do this, we move forward, we get to make beautiful music with these students, and we are so lucky and so grateful. Our next piece is in German by one of my favorite composers, Johannes Brahms. And if you'll indulge me and close your eyes for a moment, and imagine that you are in the most beautiful night you have ever seen. The sky is clear, the stars are shining, and you hear all of a sudden a very beautiful but mournful song come across the wind. And that is the setting for this next song. This is In Stille Nacht.
Stille Nacht, zu Rechten
soloists, they're listed in your program. This piece, I think, is particularly special for young people to recognize their own worth and the worth of the people around them, to celebrate who they are, and really embrace everything that makes them special and unique. This is the journey.
because what you do in an ensemble is going to affect the rest of your ensemble, just like you playing, a sport. But unlike a sport, we're collaborating, we're not competing. And all of these students from 26 different schools are collaborating and not competing. It's a beautiful thing to see. Thank you so much for your support to be out here and for all the driving, the transportation, and the support you've given these young people for this beautiful afternoon of collaboration. And